Hi guys! I'm October, but you can call me Toby. Thanks for coming to spend some time with me. For today's video, it's going to be a lot shorter than my usual videos, but I hope you enjoy it just the same. So today, what I'll be doing is some Mario Kart perler art. My husband and my son have been obsessed with Mario Kart lately. Mario Kart 8 on the Switch specifically. So I thought I would take a little bit of time and create the characters that they like to play as most in perler art, and that way my son can play with these even when he is not actively playing the game. These are well-established characters with very specific looks to them, so I used references that I found online to create these perler art, and I have linked any references that I used in the description below. So who is my son's favourite character to play as in Mario Kart 8? Well, it's Mario. So let's make Mario. This is the reference image that I used to make this Mario. I wanted something that wouldn't be too large so that I could make it easily enough with the 4 grid boards that I have for perler art. I did alter it a little bit in colours and very slightly in design, like adding the eyebrows. But yeah, it's pretty close to the original, and I was really happy with how that turned out. My son's quite young still, but somehow he has almost mastered the controls of Mario Kart. He even came 7th the other day in a race on his own at the 50cc level, which was pretty impressive to be honest, because usually he comes in 12th and like several laps behind everyone else, since he just decides that he wants to stop and watch everyone else go past and look at the surrounding imagery. And a lot of the time there's one level that's like sweets themed and he just loves the gingerbreads, so he spends a lot of time just stopping and watching the gingerbread men and the gingerbread toads jump up and down, and he adores them. Here's Mario all finished and ready to be ironed. And who is his second favourite character to play as? Well, it's not Luigi, but we're going to make Luigi next. So these are the 2 reference images I used for Luigi, and in making Luigi I actually made the exact same Mario that I had just made, but in green. Made it in full, and then my husband came in and said to me, hey, Luigi's head shape is different and he's taller than Mario, and his mustache is different, and he should be doing a different pose, otherwise you're just making green Mario. And I was like, well, I was going to make him taller, but I did not think about changing his pose up or the fact that his mustache and head shape is different. So I found 2 reference images to use to work out how to adjust his head shape and how I wanted to shift his pose. I still wanted him in the same pose as Mario. I did make him in reverse to how Mario is, so that when I flip him over, it's his left hand lifted and Mario's got his right hand up with the thumbs up, as you can see. And I made him fully as the green Mario, and then ever so slowly adjusted it, lengthening it here and there and looking how it looked, and then moving the whole top section up until his head was high enough, like his head shape was close enough to what I wanted. Then I shifted his arm upwards and kind of worked it into that pose with the peace sign. But I'm really happy with how he came out. He's quite a bit taller than Mario, which is nice. He looks a little bit slimmer, so I think the 2 of them worked out really nicely. Here they both are, and these are zoomed in the same amount each, so that is them in proportion to each other. Don't they look cute? Now my son's current favourite to play as in Mario, this has just changed in the last couple of weeks, is Link. And it is not Breath of the Wild Link, it is Link in the original green tunic. So let's make Link. This was the reference image I used. I did adjust colours to suit what I had and for my preferences with it, but I was really happy with how Link came out. I do wish I had have made him bigger when I look at him in reference to the other ones, but I'm still really happy with him, and my son was really happy when he saw him. At this point I had Link finished, but I wasn't happy with some of the colours, so I'm swapping them out here for different colours. Taping them up, popping in holes to stop air getting trapped. And Link is ready to be ironed. And my husband always plays as Donkey Kong. So it's usually Link versus Donkey Kong, with someone coming in 12th and someone coming in 1st. Here's the reference image I used for Donkey Kong. Now, I did not go to the effort of counting just how big this Donkey Kong was going to be, and so the making of it became a little bit difficult. But I do love how I created this one. Like, I like how it looks like it's loading from the center outwards. I thought that was really fun. And I adjusted this one color-wise. I also changed up his tie quite a bit because I didn't really like the lettering on there and how washed out that looked. I did intend to add the letters DK on there, but I didn't end up doing that. I think it looks nice with just the like straight red tie because no one else has any real distinct lettering on them. So I had to make the rest of him separately, and then I had to flip it because I made it so it was visually appealing for the video, and then realized when I taped this up, it's going to be backwards when I flip it. So I had to reverse it, line it all up so that I could iron them flat. And unfortunately, I ended up remaking Donkey Kong's legs and that left arm like almost 4 times because the way it was taped, it was like an L shape. It was really hard to move and maneuver, and it just kept coming apart. So it took forever to get it flipped. But I'm so happy with the outcome, and he's like suitably larger than the others. You can see here when ironing him, I'm using a book to hold the feet flat because I had to shift him around on my heat-proof mat. And the book was just to protect my hands because he is quite hot and I did not want to put my hands directly onto his feet to keep them flat. And these two came out really well as well. I do wish Donkey Kong had coloured eyes, but my husband had a look and was like, no, he just literally has like a couple dots for his eye. Like he just has a black pupil. So I left it as it was because my hubby liked it like that. That's who my family loves to main as in Mario Kart 8. And I like to main as Princess Peach. But not the normal version. I like to be the cat Princess Peach. And I found this adorable artwork of her. I'm not sure who the artist is, so if anyone knows of the artist, please let me know, leave a comment so that I can link them, because this artwork is amazing. And if I do a perler art of Peach, I will do this version, or as close to it as I can in perler art. It won't be huge, so it won't be as detailed, but I'll convert it to perler art somehow. Maybe that's another day, another video. And finally, I just wanted to display a few of the other perler arts that my husband and I have done over I think last year we did these when my son was quite a bit younger. But we love Pokemon, and so we thought it would be a fun little hobby we could do together to create the original Pokédex in perler art using the sprites. So we started to do that. My son also loves these, and yeah, we've not done that much. But maybe if you enjoy this video, that's something I can do and you can suggest who I make. I absolutely adore this Pikachu. That is not the pixel art, the sprite art for Pikachu from the original Pokédex. That's just a Pikachu I found ages back. I don't have a link to reference for that Pikachu, but it was just so cute and my son adores Pikachu, so I made that one for him, last year at some point early in the year. I do know that this little dinosaur is not a Pokemon, but it is a little creation that my son really wanted and he picked the colours for it. So let me know what you thought of the perler art. We have Mario and Luigi, and Link and Donkey Kong. And if you like it, maybe I'll do a video making Cat Peach, or perhaps we can complete this Pokédex. So that's it for today, just a little short one this week, but I hope you enjoyed it all the same. Let me know what you thought of the perler art, and if this is something I should do again. For anyone who stuck around for the whole video, here is a short audio clip of my son seeing Link and Donkey Kong for the first time. Who's this one?
That's Link.
Do you like him?
Yeah, I like Link and Yoshi and Donkey Kong.
Who's this one?
Did you make Donkey Kong?
Oh, come around here. Over
Donkey
here.
Kong stuff to read. Did you make Donkey Kong?
Do you like him?
I like Donkey Kong driving, but I like Donkey Kong.
Oh, bye Donkey Kong. How about Luigi?
But I like, is that Link?
It is Link.
Does it go home?
That's under his arm. That's his armpit. You tickling Link.
It's on his armpit.
How about Luigi and Mario? Do you like them?
No?
No! Here, you take them out to Daddy. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Hopefully you'll join me again next time. Have a great day. Bye.